Greetings, my friends. Welcome once again to the World of Thaylos.
Hello.
Yo.
Hello.
Greetings.
And we are happy once again to be joined by our players. Tonight we are only missing Renji and Mira. The rest of us are here and we are ready to begin. In our last episode, we had a reunion with Mr. Loosefang, who has rejoined the party. Welcome back, Loosefang.
Glad to be back.
And the party was also joined by Mistress Adrian and Sir Ishak Yorman, the composer, both of whom want to go to Marion's tower and consult with her.
And who totally in the way.
Say that again?
And who both are totally in the way.
Oh, you'll see. But it's pretty clear that Master Yorman is not used to travel, nor sleeping outdoors, and so he's been a bit of a complainer so far.
Well, at least Mistress Hill is trying.
She's doing her best, and she's a good sport. But after stopping halfway on the journey, stopping to rest for the night, the party was accosted by the natural wildlife that turned out to be quite a bit larger than they expected, and the party is now facing down two angry-looking owlbears who are somewhat perturbed that these two-leggers have intruded on their territory. And the action continues.
Okay.
All right, let me get you over there. Come on. It's not. There we go.
It's just taking a second to think about it.
Yeah, it is. That's okay. Where is it? I'm not seeing it.
Yep.
Oh, there it is. All right. Okay.
There we go.
At the end of our last episode, we were squaring off against these two owlbears. For those of you who have never seen an owlbear before, if you could take a bear and increase its size by about 30%, and then give it the head of an owl, that's
He said 30%.
30%.
It's like a Kodiak. They're big.
Yeah, it's big.
Holy.
So take it like a black bear or a grizzly, increase its size by about 30%, and give it the head of an owl. That's about what you're looking for.
A black bear is smaller than a grizzly bear.
That's
A
true.
grizzly bear is pretty big.
Yeah.
And a Kodiak grizzly bear is about the size that we're talking about.
Yes.
So
Ooh.
I
a
showed
big,
some examples on
big
screen.
thing.
Big guys.
Yep.
Okay. So, initiative has been drawn, and the first owlbear, who is across the way from you, is going to begin combat.
Oh, I need to roll initiative. I wasn't here last
Oh,
time.
that's right, Sheik. You do need to roll initiative, and you know
There
what?
it is.
I put you exactly where you need to be.
Oh, that's great. Apparently, I wasn't very worried about these things.
Heh.
Okay. Can you guys hear the music?
Yes, it just.
Okay, let me know if it's too loud.
Not really.
There we go. That sounds a bit.
Okay. So the first owlbear turns and ducks into the darkness, and you lose sight of him.
Oh no.
Be vigilant.
Well, Sir Squeaks doesn't, right?
Sir Squeaks, if you could give me a listen check, you might be able to locate him.
Alright.
We said lost sight.
Out of sight, yes.
Out of
Not-
sight.
Maybe not out of hearing.
Well, we
Sir
do know
Squeaks
how
the
good
Noble.
His hearing is, so this might be a forlorn
That-
forlorn hope.
That was a 4, by the way.
So you're
Yeah.
saying that I need to start stealing Sir Squeaks' ears?
Yes.
So, Sir Squeaks, let me give you an indicator. You think that he is in this direction.
Okay.
Although you are not sure. In fact, it is your turn. What are you going to do?
Hold up. Well, I'm going to designate that one as a AC target, and I'm going to move towards it.
So you're going to move out into the darkness.
Yes.
All right.
If you fly, you'll be out of range. It is a bear.
So, the first thing that you notice is that there are two large boulders blocking your path.
Oh no.
Ooh.
These are 10-foot squares, right?
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay, so you've moved 20 feet already, and I'm assuming you're on foot.
No.
You're not on foot?
No.
Okay, how high are you up in the air then?
About 5 feet off the ground? Yeah.
Okay, then these boulders are still blocking your path.
Okay. My path has been blocked. It says shall not pass, so I'm gonna head to the other one.
Slow progress.
Yep, slow progress. There we go.
You know what that's from, right?
Shall not pass.
Slow progress? No, I don't remember.
That's from the very old Ultima series.
Gotcha.
Not sure if you've ever played it. Nutmeg,
Yes.
you have two big angry owlbears that are at least twice your height.
Probably wouldn't be good to just charge into battle when I would be the only. So.
Nope, I think you learned your lesson last time.
I will stay. I'll move back.
Well, there are no creepy, like, mind possession snake statues here this time, so she should be okay.
Sorry, let Nutmeg say. I didn't hear what she said.
I will just move back a step so that I can be like a bit closer to the people we're protecting.
Very good. Okay,
And I will draw my weapon, and that will be it.
so are you gonna? You're just gonna be ready for if someone comes in range.
Yes.
Very good. Okay, Lady Ament, you are out of your element. It is dark.
Hmm.
Your eyes are not as good during the nighttime.
Yeah, that's right. Well, then I guess I can't really use her for what I was planning on doing. So I'm going to have her fly. Oh, hold on. How many spaces is that?
Give me a flight height.
Flight height? What?
Yes. How high off the ground is she going to be flying?
Remember, there are trees and bears.
About maybe 20 feet off the ground.
20 feet. Okay, that'll put you out of reach of the owlbears. Okay.
Okay. But I was just seeing. I was checking for distance though.
Yes.
Okay. Yep. She can fly. She's going to fly over here
Okay.
and watch these two.
All right. Be careful. There are birdies overhead. You know what can happen.
Yes.
Raylan, did you roll initiative for Fluffles?
No, I wasn't able to because I did not have his character sheet, but now I do.
Okay, he's got a +5 on initiative.
He
Sweet.
does?
Yes, he does.
Fluffles is awesome.
Sweet.
Because
The character sheet never got ported, so I can't roll initiative for him. I'll
it
just
looks
roll.
like you have. Looks like you have. It's your. Wait, where did you get a +4 to initiative? I thought you had improved initiative, but I'm not seeing it.
693 spotters, but right there.
I think I do have improved initiative.
You don't have it listed in your feats.
I don't? I
Nope.
think. I can't edit that file that I sent you.
All right.
Wait, are you checking on the Roll20 character sheet?
No, I'm looking in the sheet that you gave me, the PDF.
Huh.
So if that's the case, if you don't have improved initiative, then your initiative bonus is only 1.
I don't know why I put a 5 there.
Okay. So roll a d20 and add 1.
Well, I have Fluffle's character sheet, so if I select the token and then roll.
Yep, there you go. There you
Go
go.
after me. They're good.
Shoo. All right.
If there's time
Okay.
to roll in that one, it's during initiative.
All right. I am going to roll. It is now Owlbears 2's turn. Okay. He is going to charge forward and attack you, Loose Fang, at the end of his charge.
Okie dokie. Please miss.
All right. So what he does, as you see him lumbering towards you, he actually pulls one arm across his body as if he's preparing to swipe across you. And he
Ooh.
rolls a 14, and Loose Fang, I think
Oh,
you're
18.
you got an 18. So you are
Dang.
able to dodge as he lumbers towards you and he swings a massive paw. You are able to duck under it and you are not affected, but you now have a towering owlbear standing right in front of you. Raylan, what are you going to do?
Okay. I was actually looking up the rules for the page for Phantasmal Killer, and I thought it had a rule saying, oh, it can only be used on creatures with high enough intelligence, but no.
It is any creature that can conceivably feel fear, it will work on it.
Okay. Which these count. So I will use Phantasmal Killer on the one that is attacking Loose Fang.
Very good. All right. So first, that is a will saving throw.
The DC.
It is the 10 plus the level of the spell plus the caster level.
Oh yeah, that's a 21, I think.
So, because if you're level 7 and is it a 4th level spell?
Yeah, 21.
Yes. Okay. So it's DC 21. So his will saving throw, he is most likely going to fail because he has a -2. Yes.
Oh.
So he fails the will saving throw,
Now,
but now he has a fortitude saving throw.
which he will most likely succeed. It's the same DC. Yep.
Yep.
There you go.
He
So it's just
succeeded.
3d6 of damage.
3d6 of damage. So his heart was not stopped by the Phantasmal Killer, but it does do 3d6 of damage. Go ahead and roll 3d6.
Already done.
Does he run away?
Huh?
Does he run away?
No, he does not run away.
Already
This
rolled
is a
the
bear.
Does not
This is
run
a
so
bear.
far away.
Man, this owlbear needs to exercise more. He's getting a heart attack.
Really?
I rolled the 3d6. Do you see that?
I do see that.
Okay.
Okay.
We lost somebody.
Uh-oh. Who did we lose?
Who?
Nutmeg. She's back.
Oh, yay.
Loose Fang.
Good.
It is all on you, buddy.
Alrighty. So, wanting to try out some of the things he's learned, and seeing that these things are rather big and impressive, he will pull out his little flute he's been working on and
Oh, really? Okay. This is interesting.
play a few notes and then do a song to inspire his group.
Okay.
We
got
Inspire
it.
courage.
Are y'all
Say
ready
that-
for the song?
Say that again. Say that again, Sheik.
Well, bardic inspiration. I love it.
Bardic inspiration, indeed. So,
I have a song if y'all are ready for it.
Oh,
Go for
let's
it.
hear it.
Go
We
for
got
it.
this, y'all. We'll be alright. These bear-like things won't make us food. Just do your best in this impromptu fight. I hope this song puts you all in the mood. and I will cast Inspire Courage,
I love it. I love it.
which
Nice.
helps us all against fear and charm effects, but also gives us a +1 on attack and weapon damage rolls.
That is correct.
Sweet.
Any ally that can hear the song will be inspired with +1 saving throw versus fear and charm effects, +1 damage, and +1 to attack rolls, which is massive.
So do we all roll listen checks?
No, you can hear it. There's no listen check required. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a buff marker on everybody.
Oh, cool.
Sweet.
This is why I like bards.
Well, it's party-wide buffs, and that is the strength of the bard.
And
Yeah.
hopefully this will help Master Yorman against his less
Fear.
than stellar battle sense.
He's not a fighter. He's a composer.
He is definitely a poser.
Okay.
I wonder how those bard classes went at the college now, while we were all gone fighting orcs.
Tarek,
Yes, sir.
you want to hear something amazing?
What is this?
So with that buff, Sir Squeaks' natural bonus to attack is a 20.
Okay, now wait a minute.
Wait.
So it's 14 from melee, and then
I
plus
saw
5
I
from
saw
the
a 12
weapon.
in there.
So 5 from the bite, 14 from the melee, and then 1 from the bonus. That's 20.
Okay, now, I get it. Okay, 5 from the bite. That's if he is just a bat. That's his natural attack bonus in just bat form, if it's just a dire bat. Now that he has class skills, that no longer applies.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it is actually a 12 on melee.
Well, it's 14 because it's dex bonus.
I already added in the dex bonus. It's still a 12. Take a look at your character sheet.
That's what the misc modifier is for.
And the misc modifier is there. It's a 2. So it's a 4 plus a 2 to give you that total of 6.
And that counts as my action.
Wait.
Yes.
What?
Then I will also move. I'll just take a. I'd like to just work my way around a little bit.
So
Just staying within the 5 feet of
Oh
him,
yeah.
but just
Okay. I get it now. I see. So the misc is in. Okay. My bad.
okay, so it's a 12, but now with the buff, it's actually a 13.
Okay. Yeah. So that's where I was confused. Was the bonuses from the bite?
Yeah, that's if he is just a dire bat. Now that he has class skills, that no longer applies.
So what is?
So now,
So.
go ahead.
So what's his new attack rolls now that he's a fighter class, both bite and claw?
So let me look at that one more time. Okay, actually, let's do this on your turn, Sir Squeaks.
Okay. My
Because
bad. Sorry.
it's Marcus's turn.
Beat him up, Marcus. You got this.
All right, I'm gonna cast True Strike.
Ooh, nice. That means
I am
your
going
next attack roll gets a +20 in addition to your normal bonuses.
I feel like
Nice.
you'll hit this bear.
He's definitely within short enough range. I'm sure it will. So, I don't think I've used any of my ice bolts today, so I'm gonna use my
Okay,
ice
now-
bolts on this guy.
Let me interrupt you here. Casting True Strike is a standard action.
Oh, okay.
It is a standard action, so it precludes. If you cast that spell, then you have to wait till your next turn to cast any other spells or to make an attack.
Oh, okay, right. All right. And
So
I'm going
you
to.
can move if you wish.
I don't want to provoke any attack of opportunity.
He's not
So
in
I'll
range
just
to
stay where I'm
attack
at.
you.
But
He's not in range to attack you. He's still 10 feet away, and he can't reach that far.
oh, okay.
He's a brawler, but he doesn't have reach. Now,
Okay.
if you move there, then definitely he can hit you.
Oh, okay. I'll just stay where I'm at then.
Very good. All right, Sheik, you are up.
Okay. I would like to sidestep so I have a clear shot. And I would like to
got
use
this.
my bow. And let's see if I can poke him with a stick from a distance.
Okay, give me a ranged attack roll.
Alright.
You know, if we do kill this beast, we might have really good dinner.
There's more than one.
There's more than enough meat on there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so are you using you're using your light crossbow?
Yes.
Very good.
So I would like to use my archer gloves as well.
Very good. And okay, I am looking at that one. Gloves of the Archer, +2 to
Plus
hit.
2.
So that would give you a temp modifier of 2, giving you a +10 to hit with ranged attacks.
Okay.
Actually, no, it's a +11 because of Loose Fang's buff.
Okay, so attack roll plus 11.
Yes.
Okay.
Sweet.
I'm gonna just put that in for there as my temp.
So, all right. So I've got actually there it is.
Oh, I tried doing it from the weapon. So.
No, let's see. What does that do? No, that doesn't. Yeah.
I can re-roll that from just the.
Yeah, just do the normal ranged attack roll.
Okay. Let's go. Do that the regular way then.
I think that's on your front page of your character sheet.
Yeah, it is.
There you go.
Let's see. Range attack. I have. Did you already put it in for?
I already put it in there. Yeah. So you just need to hit the die.
There we go.
Oh, now there, very nice. That is
Yeah.
a hit. But it's a hit with a crossbow bolt. Very nice. Okay, roll a 1d8 for damage.
Oh, come on.
Oh, ouch. Well, nickel and dime damage. I'm afraid against an owlbear, nickel and dime damage is not going to cut it.
Raylan,
Dang it.
and when it comes back to your turn, maybe you can nuke him.
Well, I'm waiting until the other one gets close enough.
Fluffles, you are up.
Okay. So Fluffles is going to move up a little closer, and he's just going to punch this guy in the face.
Okay,
Fluffles, you're awesome.
just a straight unarmed attack. Now, in order to punch this thing in the face, you're going to have to jump up because he's higher than you can reach.
I mean, directly in the face. But, just gonna.
Oh, well,
You are
No.
cat-faced, so.
You did say that. Now, Fluffles, let me tell you something. If you were to move down there instead, you would get a flanking bonus with Loose Fang.
Oh, that's true. But I would have to move around this way, so I didn't.
Correct.
provoke him enough.
You do have the move speed for it. Your move speed is 50.
Oh, yeah. 50.
You
Right.
have the range. Do it.
Okay, I do it.
We
So
have
I get a
technology.
flanking bonus. So that's a +2 +1, so that's a total 7, right?
So you have,
A
okay,
+2.
you have your base attack bonus is 4.
Mhm.
And then you have your strength modifier, so that gives you a 7. Then you get +2 from flanking bonus, so that's 9. And then you get another +1 because of inspired courage, so that's actually 10. So temp modifier is 3. I went ahead and added that.
Pow!
A 19.
20 plus 10.
All right. Your fist slams into the hide of the owlbear, and you realize this skin is really thick. You did not do any damage.
Oops.
Hey, good effort.
Yep.
I tried.
And anyways, anybody who runs up to and punches a bear, I have respect for.
Respect. All right. Sheik and Marcus and Raylan, I need you to do listen checks.
Okay, let me open Raylan's character sheet.
Ooh. What's
Uwu?
this?
And Marcus, I'm borrowing your ears.
No.
Too late.
Okay, Raylan. Okay, and Sheik and Marcus, I need listens from all 3 of you. Ouch.
Oh,
Marcus. Okay, there are the Marcus ears.
Marcus
call
wouldn't
hacks.
let me borrow him.
I call hacks.
No. You
All
can
right.
take Sir Squeak's ears.
Marcus, it is very subtle, but you can hear movement coming from this direction.
Uh-oh. You guys might want to watch out
Do you
this
think
way.
that... Well, if it's
Okay.
over here, maybe we're worried about these guys.
All right. Sir Squeaks, you are up.
So I've been trying to find it, and I can't find natural weapons under the homebrew site.
Which one?
Natural weapons. I can't find it.
Oh, you mean like what's the damage for natural weapons?
Yeah, because you said he's no longer running off of his dire bat damage.
No, he's not running off of his attack rolls. The damage is the same.
So it's still a 1d8 plus 4?
It's a 1d8 for damage, plus your strength bonus.
He's using dex.
Dex is to hit, but not for damage.
He's got weapon finesse.
Okay, let me look up because I thought weapon finesse was just on the attack, but let me look.
Yeah, you're right. My bad.
Okay.
Wait, here's natural weapons. One moment.
Right. So you use your dexterity modifier on just attack rolls. So weapon finesse helps you to use your dex for attack rolls, but the damage rolls are still strength based if it's a melee weapon.
Okay, so that's a plus 4. Sorry. It's just we weren't able to finish this out earlier. So that's where the plus 4 comes from, is his strength.
Okay. Plus 4 for damage. Right. So die 8 plus 4.
That's bite. Is claw any different, or is it also a 1d8?
Okay. We had it written down on this character sheet, didn't we?
No, we had bite. Because as just a dire bet, that's all he had.
Ah. Okay. Then claw. All right. So let's put it this way. If you're doing claw, then it acts as a dual wield weapon. So you get the normal attack roll for your first attack, but it's a -4 penalty for the second attack. But they're both 1d6 plus strength bonus.
1d6 plus strength. How does that
Yeah.
differ? So if that's naturally a dual wield attack, since he has the feat that makes it dual attack, does that mean it's 4? I'm confused.
Okay.
There's the second level feat for it. I think makes it better.
He has 2 weapon fighting with natural weapons, and that's fine. So what 2 weapon fighting does is it takes away the penalty on your main hand attack, and it decreases the penalty for the second hand attack.
Okay.
So instead of -6, -10, you get 0, -4.
It's +1 and -3.
Yeah, +1, -3. There you go.
Okay. So I had her. Okay, my bad. 12, 1, 3, 4, 2. Okay. And on claws, it's a 1d6 and not a 1d8.
Yeah, 1d6 for claws, and then you still add your strength bonus.
Critical, critical, critical. Insta kill.
Insta kill. Now I've seen that happen once.
Yes, that was during this campaign.
Yeah, that was a bit of a epic brawl there.
Was it? I think it was Loosefang that did it.
Yep.
I think it was. Was it on that the orc captain?
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
orc captain on the bridge.
That was it.
Yep.
He just went ham and split his whole
Uh,
skull open.
Lucky.
So
Okay.
many lovely memories.
First Squeaks, are you going to attack this thing?
Yes.
Now, if you move into the square here, you will get a flanking bonus with Fluffles, which will give you an additional +2 to hit.
What if I move there?
Also,
Also a flanking bonus?
correct.
Okay.
Basically, the way you determine a flanking bonus is you draw a line from the square you're attacking from to the square of your ally, and if it goes through roughly the middle of your opponent, then it is a flank.
Okay, so what's that flanking bonus?
Excuse me, +2 to hit.
Okay. One moment. Is it +2?
And you get an additional +2 plus the +1 from Inspire Courage.
Okay. 12, 2, 1, and that's the first one. 1, 2,
Okay, and
3, and that's the second one.
Both of them are hits. Very nice.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Roll damage. Excellent. Nice work.
Okay. 4, 2, 1.
Okay, so you have a D6 plus your. Where's the 7 coming from?
So it's 4 from strength, 2 from feats, 1 from temp.
That's correct. That's correct. Okay, so 12 and 11. So 23 damage in a single attack. Very nice.
Yeah, now you see why I had to write all this down. Because there's
Yeah,
like
buddy.
5 different spots that is pulling together all of these numbers.
Yes. This is why it's good to use computers to keep track of all of these data points.
Yeah, imagine if we were doing this on paper. Holy crap.
Is he
Nutmeg,
about half health?
Yes.
not quite. He's still above half health, but that is now Nutmeg's turn.
You know what I'm really hoping for? I'm hoping that other owlbear comes into my threatened square so I could do 6 attacks of opportunity.
Ooh.
How do you get 6 attacks?
Ooh.
Because I think the feat is combat reflexes. It's my dex bonus in attack of opportunities.
That means that's how many times you can
Before it gets back to your turn.
Right. That's
Ooh.
how many times per round you can have an attack of opportunity.
Doesn't mean you get to do them all in one go.
Correct.
Ha.
So normally you get 1 attack of opportunity per round. So if you've already used it and then before it's your turn someone else moves through a threatened square, you can't attack of opportunity again. But what combat reflexes allows you to do is have additional attacks of opportunity in a single round. Does that make sense?
Now it's Nutmeg's turn, right?
That is correct. Yes.
So I can attack.
Yes.
Okay. Nutmeg will activate her spear's ability of the illumination.
Right. Very good.
Light is useful.
So the wording on that is you may make a number of additional attacks of opportunity equal to your dexterity bonus.
Per round, yes. Okay. Let's get to that when we get to your turn, Sir Squeaks. So go ahead, Nutmeg.
And she will move over here to scout this area in case there are owlbears over in this direction.
Okay. Now, what your minor light bringer weapon, what it does is it acts as a light for 10 minutes.
Yes.
So it's going to illuminate the area. Let me all right. It also acts as a bless spell for anyone who can see it. Now, the bless spell is an additional buff on top of the bardic inspiration.
In other
It
words,
also says they had like
you're awesome.
resistance.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Sweet.
I think the spear also said it gives them resistance
Yes.
on top of bless.
Yes. So it gives them +1 on saving throws, and it also gives +1 to attack rolls, but not damage. So what you guys now have is you have an additional +1 on saving throws and an additional +1 on attack rolls.
We are
So-
very buff.
Well, yeah, when you get both your paladin and your bard working together, the party buffs flow. They are very nice.
Hey, if Mira was here too. Woo!
All right, let me get that buff on everybody.
We could be double blessed.
Now, blessings don't stack. Although
Aw.
Mira
Eh.
has access to a spell called Prayer, which is additional buffs. And Prayer has the added effect of it not only blesses allies, but it curses enemies.
Ooh.
But that's a higher level higher level cleric spell, I should say.
Mhm.
Okay. So Nutmeg, you have brought out your Lightbringer weapon, and you have moved. Okay, Lady Ament.
She is probably just going to stay there.
She's gonna stick around.
Yep.
All
I
right.
was about to say.
Yeah, she should be buffed as well. She is an ally after all.
Is she gonna be
Yep.
just sitting there or looking around or what's she doing?
She is
Just
keeping
watching.
watch because it has been shown in the past that Lady Ament is a non-combatant.
Yep.
Okay. The owlbear crouches low and brings both arms in and then sweeps outward viciously, trying to push everyone away. So I am going to do 3 to hit rolls on everyone who is in melee range. Because this is a swipe ability. So for the first one, all right. The first one is against Loosefang.
Oh dear.
All right, that is not a
Nope.
hit. Okay, the second one is against Fluffles.
Come on,
Oops.
Fluffles.
Fluffles, I believe that is a hit.
Ouch.
No.
Oops.
Okay, your armor class is 13. Yes, that is a hit on Fluffles. And then on Sir Squeaks.
Not a hit.
Nope.
Okay, no. So Fluffles, Loosefang and Sir Squeaks, you are able to dodge the swipe, but Fluffles is not able to dodge it. So Fluffles, you give me a reflex saving throw. You're going to take bludgeoning damage.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Fluffles, you have taken 5 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay.
Mm.
And yeah, your reflex saving throw is a +6.
This is why you don't run into battle like that.
Oh no! He did the right thing. I mean, that is the monk's job: is to be right in the face of the enemy and just punching him in the nose.
Well, that's true.
Raylan, are you there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, I
Yes.
can hear you
I
now.
can hear you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, were you able to roll a reflex saving throw for Fluffles?
I'm trying to. It's. There
Should
it
be
is.
on your main page.
Yeah. Yeah. I just the character sheet wasn't opening for a bit. It was like.
Okay, yeah, Fluffles, you have taken 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and you have also been thrown back, and you are now prone.
Good thing he landed right next to our paladin.
Next to Paladin. Okay. Okay. Rayland, it is your turn.
Okay, so Raylan, seeing that this guy just attacked his brother, will come up and oh shoot, I should probably mark down the spells that I've used and that I have left. I haven't done that yet.
Well, you did have a rest, so you've only used Phantasmal Killer so far.
But like for future.
Yes, but you should be marking down the spells as you use them.
Yes, I am. Okay. So I'm going to use a cast of Fireball. Because, you know,
Wait, what?
that's what I do. What?
You really want to do that?
Wait, what's Stranger? do?
He wants to cast Fireball.
I'm casting it over here. It's not gonna hit anybody but the Owlbear.
And the shrubbery.
Well, who cares about the shrubbery?
Nature spirits, other creatures living here.
I mean, the owlbears are coming after you because you're in their territory in the first place.
Well, if we kill them, we won't be in their territory anymore. It'll be our territory.
Really?
This is technically true.
Uh,
Did attack us.
You did intrude on their home.
And he threw my brother over like feet,
After,
so you know.
after your brother punched him.
He tried to punch him.
Guess I got
The morality of this is in question, but I'm not going to change. I'm not going to discuss morality here.
I'm a pyro. I'm
yeah.
going to
Don't seem
cast
have
Fireball.
much of it, so we should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit anybody but the owlbear.
So
And-
you're going to cast it at this spot right here.
Yeah, right there. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
On the bright side, I will be very much able to see everything over there.
Yay. It's only a quick little flash. It's not.
Yeah.
So we've
Then
got.
we might have to put out fire after.
What's new?
Yep. I always wanted my bear meat burnt to a crisp.
And that is also going to illuminate the area. Briefly. Okay, so yeah, it's only going to hit the bear and the tree.
Yeah. Something that will light up the area continuously.
Indeed. Your logic is astounding.
See, I created the torch.
All right, now,
I don't know if I've been away long enough.
Fireball is a 3rd level spell, so the DC against this one is a 20.
Yeah, it's a 20 for reflex.
So he's going to make his reflex to see if, yep, he did save for half damage.
dang. And that's 7d6, right? I should
Seven,
have.
7d6 for fireball damage, yes.
Yes. Okay, 7d6.
How lucky could he get?
Very.
Could. Well,
Jeez.
he's already divided the damage in half.
Yeah. We do 7.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. Woo! Lots of
Not
sixes
lucky.
in there. Dang, there's a lot of 6s in there. So he
Wow.
actually takes 20 points of damage even after his saving throw. That is
Wow.
quite impressive.
I did not expect that.
All right, so
Loose Fang checks his eyebrows, make sure they're still
phew, that
part of
is-
his face.
That is fairly close. It's close enough for you to feel the heat.
You got him now, boys. And girl.
Well,
Ladies.
Goodness gracious.
I always wanted to meet a bear, but I guess we'll have to meet the bear.
Oh gosh, really?
What?
Can I meet the bear? Loose Fang, it is your turn.
Yes. Well, seeing as a giant fireball has just gone off, I'm a bit rattled. But I will take my staff and spin it around and give some quick jabs at the owlbear, attempting to knock it unconscious. Aiming preferably for the head, but I know it's kind of up there, but the quarterstaff does give me some reach.
Got reach, yes. So are you doing a flurry here?
I am
Full
indeed.
useful staff.
Okay, give me a flurry.
Do, 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 do. First attack.
Boop him on the nose.
Boop him on the nose. I love it.
With the stick.
Okay, that 21 is not enough to hit it. It deflects off of his thick hide.
Alright, and flurry of blows, I get 2 attacks, is that
You
right?
get 2. At level 6, yeah, I just looked it up. You get 2 attacks.
Alright.
Oh, wait, are you adding in the bonus from Bless
Oh, no.
and from Inspire Courage?
I did not.
So, okay.
But I don't
Bless-
think that would have changed the first hit, and it definitely wouldn't affect the second.
Right, and you notice you no longer have a flanking bonus either.
Oh, noodles. I don't.
That
So-
probably is why.
Yep. So the first one, that would have added 2 to it. It's making it a 23, which is still not a hit.
Copy that. Alright, the flurry did not land.
Flurry did not land. You're not able to penetrate his thick hide.
At
Good
which
effort.
point I will
Alrighty.
hop backwards away from it.
Okay, gonna withdraw. Marcus.
Alright.
Now
So a
you
true
are
strike.
you are aware you have a true strike on you, yes, and so your next attack will have not only the +2 from Bless and Inspire Courage, but also a +20 from your spell. So you're actually getting your normal attack +22, which is ridiculous.
Nice.
You got this.
So,
So
2.
Make it a good one.
Alright. Ranged plus 22. Where do I
Correct.
add that?
Just put that in the temp bonus. The temp modifier, yeah.
Wait, where's he getting 22 from?
He's getting a +20 because he cast True Strike on himself. It gives you a +20
He's
on your
getting it from a
attack.
spell and all the other bonuses.
38. I think that is a hit.
And then, oh yeah, there's another one too. Almost forgot about that.
So wait, what attack are you doing here?
Ice bolts. 2 ice bolts.
Okay.
I don't think
no-
the second attack will get the bonus.
So second attack does not get the +20. Just is the first attack that you execute after casting the spell.
Okay.
So
Oops.
your first one definitely hits. Your second one, you rolled a nat 1, and that's not a hit, I'm afraid.
Nope.
Okay, so roll damage for your first ice bolt.
Okay. That's 1d8 plus
Plus 1, I believe.
yep. 7
bad.
points of damage. Nice.
All right, it's actually 1d6 plus 1, but I'll give it to you because you rolled a 6.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
Sweet, sweet.
Okay, are you going to move at all?
I sure. I'll move over here.
Okay. By the way, Marcus, I just wanted to let you know what we discussed before about Marion when she mentions about becoming a dragon. I now
Yes.
remember what that was about, and I think you might have misunderstood just a bit. I'll talk to you after the session.
Okay.
All right.
By the way, during my turn, I just kind of kept going. You can do it. You can do it. Just to keep the song going, so that
Keep
they
the
keep
song going. Yes. Now, what happens with bardic music is that you play it for 1 round, and that's a standard action. But then for 3 rounds after that, the effects linger. So if within 3 rounds you actually physically play or perform again, then it will continue.
Yes.
All right, Marcus, you're done. Okay, Sheik, you are up.
Okay.
The last thing you heard Marcus say is that there was something coming up from behind to the northwest.
Okay, I'm going to heed that warning, flip my cloak up, and move this way. I'm imagining there's a bit of light, so I should hopefully be able to make sure these guys are okay.
All
I'm
right.
going to tell these guys to move closer to the fire.
So specify, are you actually using a charge of improved invisibility, or are you simply using the cloak's natural bonus to your hide and move silent?
I'm just using the cloak's natural bonus at this
Gotcha.
time.
All right, so give me a hide and a move silently roll.
Okay, and that is plus 6 from cloak. I love it.
Plus 6 from the cloak, yes.
Hide.
Ooh, 26 on
Nice.
hide. Dang, nice. And another 26. Okay, this guy is awesome. I love it.
I love sneaking.
So you are warning the non-combatants to move closer to the fire?
Yeah, closer to the fire. Basically, go over towards Paprika. I feel like Paprika can hold her own against a owlbear for a little bit.
So Sir Ishak, you don't have to tell him twice, and he actually clambers around behind Paprika.
Okay. And I will switch to my sword, short sword, and just kind of stand my ground out there, hoping that I'm hidden.
Okay. You believe you are hidden. You are confident. But it depends on the spot check of the enemy. Fluffles, you are on your back.
I will use my move to
Okay.
get up.
All right, you're not in any threatened square, so you can get up without
attack.
provoking an attack.
Let's see. I don't have anything ranged. I can't throw my fist. So I'm just gonna.
That's why I became a ventriloquist, so I could throw my voice.
That'll do.
I'm gonna move here, back up in the Owlbears.
Right back into the action. Okay, then that gives you again a flanking bonus.
But I can't hit this turn.
No, because you
I move action to.
Yeah, you used your standard for another move. I got you. All right. Let me check. I'm going to do a roll here. Okay. Sheik. Since you're the one paying close attention, this is what you see.
Okay.
From the rocks above you, the owlbear jumps down and lands right next to you with a great roar in your face. He tries to bring his claws down to hit you, but he falls just short and does not hit you with his jump. But he is now right next to you in melee range.
Okay, I think he clearly saw me, so I'm going to give a shout and say, help! Basically, it's just me and this gigantic owlbear.
You think he saw you, but it's possible that that's just where he landed. You don't know. All right. Okay, Sir Squeaks, it is your turn.
Hadouken.
Hadouken. Okay.
Alright.
Roll Hadouken for me.
Alright.
You have your flanking bonus back.
Okay, let's see. What's that? What's that? That. And then that.
Ooh, this is gonna be good.
And then
That's a nat 20. Okay. Are you rolling to confirm?
yes.
Is that your confirmation roll, or is that your second attack?
That was my second attack. The confirmation roll, does that have a bonus to it, or is it just a straight d20?
You use the same bonus as you used with the attack roll.
Okay.
All right, that is not confirmed, but both of those first two hit.
Oh man.
Okay.
Man, that was close. Dang. Okay, your first hit. Oh, so no, yeah, 13 plus 10, another 23-point hit. Okay, that is enough to knock it unconscious. All right, with your 2 claw attacks, it goes down and it is unconscious, but it is not dead.
It's okay. Sleep now.
All right, so you wish to move.
I'll try not to scorch that one so we can have it for dinner.
Yes, and I'm gonna change the designation to that one over there. 1 moment.
Is that an at-will thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do believe so. +1 AC to designated enemies. I'm just getting
Right.
some scatterbrain. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Whee!
Okay. Now, Sir Squeaks, that is not a flank with Sheik.
Oh, is it not?
That right there, that is not a flank with Sheik.
What about that?
If you were in that square, then yes, that would be a
That
flank.
one, yes.
Can I do that?
Yeah,
Yep.
you can do that.
Ta-da!
All right, Nutmeg.
Yes.
So the first owlbear has jumped behind the front lines, and it is now attacking your underbelly.
I see. Nutmeg. Oh well, first. Oops. First, Paprika will move into position to protect Mistress Adrian, and Nutmeg will run over to mount her.
She protect.
Mount up. Very good.
She protect.
She attack.
Yeah.
But most of all, she want additional snack.
Oh. She said more poorly, I'm on her back.
Yes. All right. Nutmeg is mounted on Paprika. All right. You can. You still have a standard action, or you can burn it for a move action.
I'll just stay here because like can't hit it. Just one square short.
So you're going to be a meat shield.
Or I guess Paprika could, even though Nutmeg has used up her movement, Paprika could
Yeah.
still move.
Paprika has the extra movement, yes. And so, in fact, so if you're doing a running mount here, I'm going to have you do a riding check in order to succeed on a running mount.
Oh.
Okay, sure.
So yeah, just give me a riding skill check roll. Ooh, no, Nutmeg, I'm afraid that you have not succeeded in mounting Paprika.
No.
Okay, so what happens is Paprika
Oops.
actually moves past, and you do not succeed in mounting here.
Well,
Oops.
Paprika can attack.
So you can have Paprika attack, yes.
I will join her next.
All
What
right.
do I roll for her again?
So for Paprika, that's on your character sheet.
That's right.
Doo-doo. That's right. She has a +4. If she does a gore attack, she has a +4 to hit, or yes, she has a +4 to hit, and she has extra damage if she is charging, which is what she's doing here.
Okay. She will try that. So it is 2d6.
So, but in her case, it's a plus. It'd be 2d6 + 2 if you hit. But in this case, because she is both blessed and inspired, she has a +6 to hit instead of +4.
We have inspired Paprika.
That's not good.
It's, yeah, that's still not going to be good. So she is
Damn.
not able to penetrate the owlbear's thick hide. Okay, can I assume that Lady Ament is going to be watching, or have you got her?
Well, let's see if we can try. She's going to make a quick dart and see if she can claw out the beast's eyes and land back
Ooh.
here.
Interesting. Okay. So for Lady Ament, okay, she has, for her talon, she has a +5 to hit.
Okay.
Okay, so if you could just roll a d20 and add 5 to see if she can hit. If she
Okay.
does succeed in hitting, then he will. Then you have a chance to blind him.
Sweet. So 1d20
This is going to be a tough strike, though.
plus. Oop.
Yeah, d20 +5.
No!
No!
Shoot.
No, if you're rolling like that, she's not going to do any damage there. But she is able to sweep around and stay at a safe distance. Okay, owlbear number 2 is out of commission. So, Raylan.
Okay, I had to mute myself because my mother was yelling.
Your mother's not yelling.
She was yelling about us playing Battleship all the time.
Battleship is a good game.
Yeah, she was saying, "Oh yes, it's a hit, it's a miss, it's a hit, a miss." You know, she called it Battleship.
I'm not sure if she's wrong.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go I'm going to have Raylan cast Magic Missile.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
That
let
will
me...
always hit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me
And
see how many
that
missiles I
missile,
get.
I believe at level 7 you get 3 missiles, or you might get 4.
I get 4.
So is that the equivalent of looking at your opponent's board while playing Battleship?
So.
You're not wrong.
So I need to roll 44 plus 1.
So it's 4 die 4 plus 4 essentially. Yeah.
Plus 1 on each roll. Yeah.
All right.
Oh wait, no. Okay, add
No.
3 to that. Add 3 to that. I was an idiot.
So you do 11 points of damage
Yes.
with a magic missile, which is actually pretty good.
Wait, did I only
Indeed.
prepare 1 magic missile? Did I do that again?
You need
I
to
did
go
that
back
again.
study your spell books.
Oh my gosh. I really need to change what spells I prepare each day.
Raylan, are you going to be moving?
No, I'm comfortable where I am.
Okay.
It's nice and warm.
Next to the fire. Loose Fang, you are up.
Copy that. Well, let's see. And these are 10-foot squares.
Yes.
I think I
You
can
can
still
make that.
make it.
Yep, you can.
I will run up and with a hiya, do a flying kick at him.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
I mean, it's still going to be a flurry of blows, but it's just.
Now, flurry requires a full round attack action.
Oh, okay. In that case, then yeah, just run and jump kick. type
Run
thing.
and jump kick.
This is Sparta.
I was thinking he was gonna do Liu Kang like flurry flying kicks.
Okay, did you add the +2 because of the bless and the inspire?
No, I'll go ahead and add those. That's not a hit, but
But still, it gets you to 16. Just make sure you remember those.
This is Thaylos!
so I kick on him, but then I just kind of run and do a flip off of him because definitely did not actually do
Yeah.
any damage.
It's like doing a wall jump
On a bear.
on a bear. Yes. Which is actually, that's pretty impressive. You do a wall jump on a bear. Marcus, what are you going to do?
Well, seeing that this bear is right here, almost dead, I'm going to take my short sword and stab it to put it out of its misery and send it back to Orleana.
The
Very
pointy
good.
side goes in the other end.
Now, since it is helpless, this is what's called a coup de grace, which requires no attack roll, but you do roll for damage.
Okay. So it's just like a standard D6,
Yeah,
right?
Now, for your short sword, it's a D8, and then you
Okay.
add your strength bonus.
Okay, +1. Alrighty.
Bear jerky
Oh.
for dinner tomorrow.
All right, so that takes him to -6. He is still not dead.
That's not dead.
No. He is definitely bleeding and he will die, but he is not dead yet.
I feel happy. I'm going for a walk.
It's only a flesh wound.
Cheek. You have an owlbear in your face and you don't know if he saw you or not.
You can
Nope.
do the stabby stab.
Eh. You know what? I might do the stabby stab and back off as my actions.
All right. So, if you're going to go ahead and do a stabby stab, give me an attack roll, and make sure you add 2 from the courage and the bless, and then another 2 because Sir Squeaks is flanking. So you actually get another additional +4 to hit.
Yay!
Uh-huh.
I'm useful.
So
I would take it.
that is definitely a hit.
Ooh. Yeah.
Okay, so what for your short sword? You roll a D8
Mhm.
plus your strength bonus, and then I need to look this up. Just a moment.
So that would just be. Let's see. I think it's just a D8 then.
All right, but at the same time, add 4d6 of sneak attack damage.
Yeah. Like 4d6.
Yes, at level 7, you get your sneak attack is a +4d6 damage.
Okay. Here's the D8, and here's
Whoa.
4d6.
Whoa!
Ooh, wow.
Whoa! Sheik, that might be the strike of the evening. Right
I love
there.
Yeah.
Holy cow!
Yes.
27.
This is why I said to do the stabby stab.
Thank you. I'm glad I listened.
Holy cow! Okay, you are definitely sure that he knows where you are now.
Yeah, and that's why I said my move action was going to be to take a one step back, so I
Back.
don't get opportunity.
Right. Okay. Fluffles, what are you gonna do?
This owlbear is dead, right? I'm pretty sure it's dead.
It's bleeding out, and so it
If
will
it's
die
not
if
dead,
it's
it
not
will
out.
be.
Okay then. Fluffles is a little annoyed that his current target is that he can't do much more to help kill it. So he's gonna come up this way and attempt another punch. This time he's not flanking though.
No, that is not a flank. So you just get the +2 from the spell bonuses.
Actually, could I make it around to get to a flanking bonus?
Well,
Do you
if
have
you've
enough
got
movement?
you've got 50 move, and remember, Sir Squeaks is airborne.
No, I cannot.
I'm sorry, I moved to make it.
If you're able to make it to this square, then you will have a flanking bonus with Paprika.
Oh yeah, paprika.
I can't make it there without provoking an attack of opportunity.
That is correct. You would not.
So I'm just gonna move here and just do a punch.
Okay.
So temp modifier 1 this time.
It's 2 actually, because you still have the bless and the inspire courage.
Oh, the bless came into effect since last turn, so.
Oh, nice.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and he confirms the crit.
Yeah.
Um,
Fluffles!
Okay, roll damage.
it's
Add your
1d8
strength
plus my
bonus?
strength bonus, right?
And
Yeah.
double it.
Fluffles, do the rest. Come on.
I will try my best. Here it is. It's 20 damage.
My gosh, 20 points of damage.
Nice.
Wow. You guys are doing awesome tonight.
Me and Fluffles got the second owl bear in the back.
Woo! Dang.
Good job, Fluffles.
Okay.
Nice.
So the owlbear rears back and roars to the sky, and then takes both arms and sweeps around to all targets, trying to brush everybody back.
I'm glad I stepped away. Oh no,
All right.
Paprika's in the line of fire.
Yeah, well,
Uh-oh.
that's Sir Squeaks, Loose Fang, Fluffles, Paprika. Yeah. It's the 4 of you. So he's going to roll to see if he hits Loose Fang. No, Sir Squeaks first.
These are pretty resilient.
No,
Yep.
Paprika will be fine.
not hit. Loose Fang.
That's a hit.
That is a hit. Give me so Loose Fang, I am going to roll for damage.
Okay.
This is bludgeoning damage, and give me a reflex saving throw. You've taken 9 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay, you are not knocked off your feet. Very nice. Okay, against Fluffles.
Let's see. He's probably gonna hit because, yeah.
That
that's
is a hit.
Sorry,
Give me a
Fluffles.
reflex saving throw.
He's mad at you from that punch.
Yeah.
You've been knocked
It was-
on your tail already this evening. He may knock you on. Oh, no. Let's see. Wait a
Woohoo.
minute.
Nope.
Wait a minute. I'm thinking. Nope. You're still knocked on your tail.
Oh, dang.
On the
And-
bright side, you got knocked on your tail by like a giant owlbear thing. That I still like feel like you're totally full. Like you lost no street cred whatsoever.
Okay. And you, Fluffles, you've taken 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
That hurts.
All right. And you are knocked prone. Now, Paprika, let's see if he can hit you. All right. Paprika, what's your armor class?
I'm checking. Her armor class is 17.
So that is a hit on
Oh, just
Paprika.
barely.
So Paprika, you are taking bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
8 points on Paprika. And Paprika needs to make a reflex saving throw. So let me compute that one.
oh. How
So
much damage?
so for Paprika, it is a D20 plus 3
Okay.
for her reflex saving throw.
Okay. Oh, okay. So it's not more than half.
And so Paprika, you are not knocked back. Okay, it's a good thing because you actually have Nutmeg and Adrian behind Paprika, and if she was not back, then she would have collapsed into the two of them and probably caused even more damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
so good thing. All right. The owlbear is now enraged. Sir Squeaks, it is your turn.
Let's pretend to
Finish
sleep.
him. Finish him.
Un momento.
Oh, wow. Okay, are those are the 2 attack rolls?
Yep, and then let me confirm.
Try and confirm that first one. That is confirmed. Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Okay,
Oh.
roll damage and double the first one.
Wow.
This is
A
impressive.
lot of
for the-
criticals.
So 29 points of damage. Holy cow.
That should kill it, hopefully.
All right.
I
Yeah.
think it'd do the rest. Yeah.
No, he is not down.
Go to sleep.
His hit points are 0, but he is enraged, and so he is still going to continue to fight for one more round.
The owlbear is literally too angry
Uh-oh.
to die.
Honey Bash don't care.
Okay, Nutmeg,
Yes.
what are you going to do here?
Well, as she's not running anymore, it will be easier to mount Paprika.
Yes, no riding check required.
So I will be on top of her and stab the owlbear.
Heavy
All
stab,
we need to do is flick it.
You just nick it. Just nick it really good.
Okay.
Oh
is a hit.
yeah.
That is a hit. Roll for damage.
Nice.
Come on, do a good nick. Then we don't have to worry about it anymore.
Oh, you've got to do more than nick it.
Okay, obliterate. Exodia.
Then we get to cook and have bear meat for dinner. Plenty of bear meat.
Yeah, we could possibly. We need a way of prepping it. I don't know. Maybe we could, if Paprika was okay with it, we could dry some meat on her horns, and we could have bear jerky for a
I
while.
highly doubt it.
Me
Yeah, I'm
too.
not sure.
Oh, 1d8 plus my strength
It's
modifier, right?
D8 plus your strength, yes.
Okay, just check.
We could just eat well tonight.
That's okay too.
Yeah, because we don't really have any way of storing all this meat.
Okay, Nutmeg, you have stabbed it through with your lance, but it is still standing and it is still enraged. You are actually quite surprised that it is still standing.
Okay.
Lady Almond.
Can't
Lady
Paprika attack?
Almond.
Sorry, say that again, Nutmeg.
Doesn't Paprika get to attack as well?
Oh, you are correct. I forgot about
Paprika,
that.
take it down.
Paprika does get a strike.
Let's do
So
it.
she can do 2 hooves or 1 gore.
We'll try the hooves this time.
Okay, so D20 plus 4, roll it twice.
Does she still have the inspiration thing?
Oh, that's correct. It's D20 plus 6.
Ooh. This is gonna be good.
And
That's why I said don't forget it because I
Oh,
sometimes I forget.
Oh,
And
dang
it.
you said she got to roll
It's
twice.
okay. We just have to survive this round, and
Roll
we'll be
twice.
okay.
Roll twice.
That's still
No, I'm afraid not.
uh,
Paprika is not able to damage it. Lady Ament, it is your turn. What are you going to do?
well, she's gonna try and be as useful as she can, and is going to attack the creature's eyes again,
Okay.
and see if she can blind him.
So you it's the same as before. It's a +5, but then you get a +2 because of the spell bonuses. So it's actually
So
+7.
it's okay.
D20 +7, and you got to get a 24 or better. You did
27.
it. Oh, and you might even get a crit. Roll that crits, Lady Ament.
man.
Wow. We've had several crits this evening. This is great. No, that is not confirmed. But so for the let me see. I lost her sheet. There it is. Okay, so it is for a talon attack. It is 1d4 damage.
1d4. Okay. 4. Do no bonus, right?
No bonus.
3 points of damage.
Lady Ament, congratulations! You have succeeded in killing an owlbear.
Woo.
I am very, very impressed.
Go bird.
So there you are, you guys were all hacking on this thing, trying to bring it down, and it was enraged, and it was not going down until the hawk came and raked across its face, finally bringing it down.
And we had some amazing hits on that thing too. Gosh.
I am super impressed, you guys.
So like in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, where what's the bird's
Basilisk.
name?
Fox.
Fox.
Yeah,
Fox.
Fox. He came and blinded the basilisk.
Oh,
That's
that's
what
it.
That's what Lady Almond does.
Oh my gosh. She's the Deus Ex Machina that comes and saves the day.
Yep.
I love it. I love it.
Okay.
All right.
We can skin this bear and eat it for dinner.
Yeah.
Okay. Combat has completed. You have destroyed the 2 owlbears. But it is the middle of the night, and you have made quite a bit of noise. And
Explosions.
the trees are
Yes.
all on fire.
Okay. I'm going to, since it is the night, I'm going to ask Sheik to try and hide our camp the best he can, and I'm going to use the remainder of my arcane pool to kind of cool down this fire here.
Okay.
On fire. That was a terrible idea.
Braylon, you are
I turn back and look at you like, yeah, no kidding.
glare. All right.
All right.
So
So
what
it's kind
you-
of like a mist, or like a sprinkle of ice, so to speak.
in this
Mist?
case, a
Yeah.
sprinkling of ice and mist, it is called snow.
Okay, well, whatever. I'll let it snow.
All right, let me
Let it
see what
snow. Let it snow.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Yeah.
Boom. No, I'm looking for a snow icon, but I'm not seeing it. But here we go. Oh, come on! It doesn't have it. Okay, so this is essentially what you see, but it's got a white background, so I can't keep it there. So in the middle of the night, in the middle of summer, you have a snow-covered tree. And it does extinguish the fires quite nicely.
You're welcome.
What can
let
I
me see.
say?
There we go.
You're welcome.
Maybe that one will work. There we go.
I make my way over and check on the Mistress Adrian
Check on
and
the professors.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
am going to walk over to Sheik and ask him to try and hide the camp to the best of his ability.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. After all, we did kind of do a bit of an interesting thing here. Alright, I will roll a hide and see what I can do.
Sure squeaks
Okay.
helps.
Now, of note, Sheik,
Mhm.
that +6 on your cloak applies to when you are hiding and moving yourself, not when you're trying to disguise something else. It's
Hello, hello.
Okay. I'm going to
Okay.
temporarily change my modifier down to the regular.
all right. So I'm taking buffs off. Just a second.
I
Okay.
took my cloak off and then rolled and then I put
Alright.
it back on.
I got you.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
going to ask Miss Adrian Hill and Sir Ishak Dorman if they have any cooking skills.
Oh, I not checked the hide.
Oh my gosh!
Okay. Wait.
I
What
don't
did you
think
do?
there's anything I could have done about this. We just have this column of smoke coming from this burned area forest. We made a huge amount of noise.
You know he's not wrong, folks.
Oh
You're
gosh.
gonna have a really hard time hiding that.
Hopefully nothing
Oh.
cares to bother us for the next little bit.
Yep.
What are we trying to hide?
The camp.
The camp.
That's a
So-
survival check or a hide check?
Should we not?
Basically
Yeah.
determined
Because
that
there are
there's not
more
much I can do
owlbears?
to really conceal
What
us
was that?
much.
One moment. Can
Sorry. Yeah.
Should we not?
Nutmeg was trying to say something.
Should we not just move our camp? If there are more owlbears here, we don't want to be attacked again.
That's a good.
That is a very good point.
True.
You don't
I mean-
know
But
that
dang
there's
it.
just the two.
I don't know much
True.
about owlbears, but it seems unlikely they only come in twos.
Well,
True.
always
I
two
mean,
there
I
are.
know a little bit about animals now. I would
could
like to
Okay.
do a knowledge nature and see what I
Anyone
might.
who has knowledge of nature, go ahead and give me a roll.
Dang it! All this meat. Ah.
We could take some with us.
Yeah.
Meat. We should not let it go to waste.
So
Generally here.
anybody played Red Dead Redemption 2?
Bear meat stew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see how he does the skinning thing and he just kind of rips the skin off of it?
Oh. Yep.
Yeah.
That's not what happens in real life.
Nope. But that's how you
Nope.
that's how you do a 3 seconds animation for a game.
That's
Is this owlbear?
Yeah.
Is owlbear number 1 already skinned?
no.
Or no? Okay.
Nobody skinned anyone, but
Owlbear 2 is slightly jarred.
Raylan and Loosefang, with your knowledge of nature, you do realize that owlbears, they are mainly either solitary or they're in pairs, like mated pairs. But their hunting area is usually not very far from others, so they'll keep maybe a quarter mile or a half a mile apart from the next one. So they don't gather in a herd, but they don't stay too far apart either.
I don't know. Like, we weren't exactly stealthy.
Nope.
I feel like it might be best if we maybe relocate for the night so as to avoid any nighttime inquiries into the area.
Oh.
What is
I
the rest of
mean-
the party think?
I'll do what the party wants to do, but my 2 cents say we should probably move.
All right. Whoever
Okay.
else has a knife and who can stomach it, I guess. Let's cut these owlbears up and get the meat from them, so we're not
So
wasting
okay,
them.
I can do
so So let me remind you that an owl bear on its own weighs over 1,000 pounds.
We definitely
Right.
don't need to carry 1,000 pounds
We
of
don't
meat.
need that much meat. We
No.
don't have enough salt to preserve it all. I don't think we have any salt.
So
I don't
if you,
think so.
I don't think anybody is carrying any salt except maybe Mira.
And Yorman.
Yeah.
Well, we'd have to sun dry these to preserve them best if we
Mhm.
were really gonna worry about it.
Well,
Well-
I will attempt to skin this uncharred owlbear.
Okay.
Okay,
Well, we can get
survival.
as much as we can, and
So Raylan, you kneel down and you attempt to use your dagger to part the owlbear's thick hide, and you realize that your dagger is not going to, for
Not
lack of
gonna
a
cut
better
it?
phrase, it's not going to
Nope.
cut it.
dang it.
Well then, that's an issue.
Shoot.
What about the bruised portions that we heavily punched?
Well, there. I
And
mean,
we
it
punched and stabbed.
it is.
You know,
it
we're
is-
not in a hurry. We can take 20 on this and do it properly.
I don't think that's how it works. 'Cause they aren't fruit.
Haired fruit.
It's not fruit.
no,
I'm at soup.
no, not soup. Not
Yeah, I guess we could take 20 on it. We do have time.
now. Taking 20 requires that you dedicate the time to take 20, which is it's assumed to be around 30 minutes.
Let's look. I'm not sure. We do need to rest.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll keep an
And-
eye out on stuff while y'all are doing that.
So we can
Okay.
pack up as much meat as we can. All right.
I guess let's have a couple people work on that.
Marcus, you could probably make a meat cooler we could take with us.
Ha ha ha.
He just
Well,
used all of his arcane pool to put out the fires, thanks to Raylan.
If only we didn't have
Thanks.
a giant fire to put out.
Huh.
You know, those two go really well together. At least we if we have something too cold, Raylan can heat it up. If we have something too hot, Marcus cools it down.
Mhm.
It's a good balance.
You do have a balance here.
So,
So,
Yeah.
what kind of roll would you like me to make?
so for if you are looking out, then you're going to be doing spot checks.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
I think I would be best served joining in the spotting. So I'll climb up the hill just a little bit and I'll see what I can do. Well,
Okay.
actually,
I'll
I'm
do a
blind
spot
in the
check
dark.
for
I'd,
the other
I'd be better
direction.
I'd be better working on the meat.
You are
Some-
blind in the
Right.
dark.
Fair.
Sir Squeaks, you're the
So-
genius in the dark.
So, does Miss Adrian Hill and Sir Ishak Yorman, do they have any cooking experience?
You can
Adrian might.
you can certainly ask. Sir
Yeah.
Ishak is a composer, and so
Mhm.
he is a very passionate composer and spends most, if not all, of his time dedicated to his work or to his performances.
I
So
don't know. He might be a
Alright.
foodie.
now, being a foodie and being a chef are two different things.
Sure.
That is true.
I'm sure he
Yeah.
likes fancy food, but I don't know if he can cook it.
Right.
Yeah. No, Sir Ishak holds up his hands and shakes his head. I know how to boil an egg.
Hmm.
Is that going to help?
If we
Well,
find
what about
any
you,
eggs,
Miss
I'll
Hill?
let you know.
Mistress Hill, on the other hand, she does know a thing or two about how to preserve meat and how to cook it. She doesn't consider herself an accomplished chef by any means, but she was a mother before she became a professor, and so she knows a thing or two about cooking.
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome. We're so blessed to have a mother in the group.
So I would like to ask her for her help in preparing a little bit of meat for our
Like Mother is
journey
always with
here.
us.
Well,
Yeah.
you have a campfire, and you want to. She actually comes over. She admires the campfire for a bit and says, "Yeah, that should do if we allow it to burn down a bit before cooking." But then she kind of comes up to the owlbear's corpse and holds her nose slightly, and then she shakes her head. Says, you don't want to cook that.
All right, we can scavenge for something else.
That meat is going to be so tough you'll nearly break your teeth on it.
And I've already got some loose ones.
Yeah, I prefer my meat to melt in my mouth, not break my bicuspids.
I'm afraid the only time I've ever eaten bear, it was a black bear, and it was even then the meat was really, really tough, and I don't care for it. An owl bear, there's no telling. It's going to be super tough. I wouldn't do it.
We could go out hunting for some rabbits and.
All right, so
You can
let's
do
see.
small game and scavenging for other things.
Back up to, let's see, Loose Fang. Did you do a spot check? Because I saw one
I
from
did.
Loose Fang, Sir Squeaks. Nutmeg, can I get a spot check from you as well?
Yes.
Okay.
So I assume Sir Squeaks is spotting by sound.
Yes.
That's actually quite impressive. 19, 22, 21. So Sir
not bad.
Squeaks, you can hear off in the distance, at least a half a mile away, a similar call, a screeching call in the air like you heard before when these two owlbears approached you the first time. It is coming from almost directly to the west.
Do we have an idea of how far?
Uh-oh.
So, Sir Squeaks, you think, because you're not familiar with measurements, but you think it's about a field or two away.
Oh, cool.
Maybe not time enough to cook something, but perhaps time enough to scavenge something edible and eat on the way.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna need as much energy as we can.
I vote let's see if we can scavenge something that'll be okay to eat on the way with little preparation.
Hmm.
Okay.
And get on our way and out of bear territory.
So you hear a piercing voice from the back. You mean you brought nothing to eat? No supplies, no provisions?
I brought a couple of provisions, but scavenging for the wilderness is better than dried meat.
So Sir Ishak is actually quite sullen now, and he's seriously reconsidering his decision to come with the party.
I pull out some of my trail rations and I hand him over some. Here you go, Master.
Okay,
Nature is abundant. We can
That's-
find plenty to eat.
finally someone has a bit of foresight. I can't see how you people have survived this long. And then he very sullenly goes over and sits on a rock and tries his best to chew his way through the dried meats and fruit.
At his comment, Sir Squeaks just looks up from eating some fruit he found, and he's like, "I'm a bat."
Yes, yes, you are.
That's all he says.
Yes.
I like trails.
He said people, and and Sir Squeaks took offense to that.
I will go out and scavenge for things that we can eat quickly.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and give me a survival roll?
Oh, boy.
No.
We really need
Oh.
our paladin
He doesn't
for
survive.
somebody. Yeah.
Maybe nutmeg would help a little better.
That's one of my good skills too.
To you,
So
Yeah.
both Raylan and Marcus search, for lack of a better phrase, they search fruitlessly.
Right.
For-
How close are we to the tower? I bet we can get a decent meal at Miriam's if we just take.
You
a little
are
bit.
at least half a day's journey. So you could continue
Yep.
traveling at night, but most likely you would get quite a bit of belly aching from Sir Yorman.
Sir Squeaks is really good
Well-
at finding fruit to munch on.
I guess.
Okay, so Sir Squeaks, you're able to find roots and berries. Some certainly sufficient for your palate, but you're not sure that anyone else would like them.
I'll eat them. I'm hungry.
Well, maybe
Berries are good.
Miss Hill.
Miss Hill
Well,
might be
maybe
able to
Miss-
do something with them real fast.
Well, if Mira were here, she has a cook pot.
Mhm.
Technically, she is here, but she's not here. So-
She is at
Right.
Hammer Space. If we could get Beck to join us, I'm sure she would be a great addition to the party, and she is surely missed.
Yes,
Yep.
yes, she is.
All right, so Mistress Hill is going to make a survival check to see if she can take your scroungings and make something edible out of it.
Sorry that we couldn't find much. I'm a little tired.
I'm a lot tired. Nice to meet you.
Oh. Okay.
So she frowns and shakes her head, and she says, "I'm afraid you haven't given me much to work with here."
I apologize for my incompetence.
So
Yeah.
you can choose to stay here and try and hunker down for the evening. You suspect that you're not going to be very well hidden, and you might get other nightly visitors, or you can choose to journey onward and move to a far enough spot off so that you can be safely away from anyone that might have heard your battle. But that's going to take an hour or two, and you've got at least one person belly aching already.
Well, he is eating his
Munching on somebody
food.
else's rations.
Yeah, he's eating food over there, so his belly should stop aching soon.
Maybe
All right,
he
well then-
could.
We could travel camp and to a slightly better spot that will probably have less bears and see if we can scrounge
Yeah.
something better over there.
Yeah, let's try
Here.
that.
Let's travel for a bit.
So, Sir Ishak Yorman doesn't complain too much. I'm going to use my strength and see if I can carry him on my back.
You're going to
Since
give
he
him a
complained.
piggyback. All right. So why
Yeah.
don't you give me a diplomacy check, because this is going to be rather unbecoming of a world famous composer.
Okay. Let's see. Diplomacy. Where is that?
That's
Oh, it's
under
under
your
skills,
skills.
right?
Yep.
All right. Diplomacy.
I'm curious to see how this turns out.
Oh no.
Oh, what is it with the? We've got natural 20s and natural 1s galore tonight. I don't know what's going
Oh
on.
gosh.
It's probably because Mr. Jorgen is a very prideful man and he would rather walk
I
than
can't
sully
say I'm
himself.
too surprised.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
So-
Though.
So you offer very kindly, but somewhat clumsily, to carry Ishak on your back, and he stamps his foot and shakes his hand indignantly, and he says, "I will not be standing on the shoulders or riding on the back of anyone. Thank you very much. Unless you get me a proper mount, I am going to continue walking, but I am not going to be walking anymore tonight."
Well, that's,
No one is riding me.
that's a
Well,
little unfortunate because
well,
we need
Paprika-
to move.
Paprika is the only proper mount we have, and she's kind of
You're
claimed by
right.
Ride
Nutmeg,
her so
so
long as it gets us moving.
Well,
it's up
We're
to
on a
Nutmeg
schedule.
for what she wants to do with it.
So, Nutmeg, what do you say?
He can ride so long as we get moving. We're on a schedule. I didn't want to stop for camp for the night anyways.
Just because Sir Squeaks is large enough for
So
someone
we
to
can at
ride on
least
him
move
does not
forward a
mean
little
he will let
bit.
them.
If we can move forward, scrounge something we don't really need to cook that much, perhaps we can make good time. That's my vote. Move
Okay.
forward for a couple hours, scrounge around in a new area, and perhaps we'll find some better fresh food to accompany our rations.
So it's decided then. Sir Yorman
Yeah.
will be accompanying Nutmeg on Paprika. So Nutmeg, we're going to see how well you can withstand his very prideful belly aching, sitting right behind you on the saddle.
I could just walk next to Paprika.
Does anybody have a sleeping spell? We could make him have a very pleasant trip.
Yes, it comes with 5 fingers and a really hard impact.
Wow.
Okay.
All right. So, in the middle of the foothills of the Tek Mountains, you are making a night journey, trying to make your way back to Marion's Tower. All right. So, I am going to roll. Okay, not bad, not bad. All right. You are able to walk for at least a couple more hours in the foothills without any further encounters. It is a clear night, and those who have dark vision or low light vision are able to guide those who are not able to see in the dark. Although you do have a couple of instances where Sheik and Mistress Hill stumble in the darkness, for the most part, there are no incidents. You are able to find a new spot where you could hopefully set up camp, but by the time you find it, it is easily 1 o'clock in the morning, and you don't expect that you will be able to get a full night's rest.
Partial rest should at least let somebody recharge at least 1 spell or something if we need it.
It requires a full amount of uninterrupted rest in order to rememorize spells. So what you could do is, if you want to have the full amount of rest, you would be about mid-morning by the time you broke camp.
It might be best to rest at the tower.
You want to press on?
What do you guys say?
Well,
I mean, I don't have much in the way of the spells yet, but I don't want anyone being exhausted if we should have to find more trouble, because we're pretty good at doing that.
what is between here and the tower?
You recall there are foothills. Well, let's see, Raylan, you don't recall because you didn't make this trip the first time.
Yes.
But between here and the tower, there is swamplands, foothills, and rivers.
Maybe best to travel that during daylight anyway.
Right. And although we're not too sure how much time we have left and where the shards have been traveling so far.
Well, if we can get Nutmeg a mirror.
Do you want to take a look? Nutmeg, what do you say?
Sorry, what was being offered?
The request was, can we take a look in the mirror and see what our situation is?
Oh, yes. Nutmeg will open the mirror.
Very well. Just a moment. Let me get that.
Hopefully he's just resting or something.
Oh boy.
All right.
Palthea.
Cutscene! Woo woo. Let's go.
Yes.
He has evil grin. Palthea casts evil grins.
Evil grins. Really. All right. Let me get to.
I totally forgot I had cookies and milk sitting right next to me.
You did what?
Okay, I like the way that you play D&D.
I literally
Yes.
went to grab some like cookies and milk and they set them down like 30 minutes ago and I forgot that I had them on my desk. I don't know how.
Well, I hope the milk is still pretty cold.
Actually, it is.
Wow.
Perfect then.
Nice.
Yum.
Enjoy.
I've got a bag of potato chips sitting right behind me.
Nom, nom.
You have an
I have-
entire pantry sitting right behind you,
Well,
Raylan.
included in that is a bag of potato chips.
That is correct, yes.
Arr.
Technicalities.
All right, so
I got some bacon jerky.
And after you eat those chips, you'll have some technicalories.
indeed,
I
Wow.
missed the loose thing jokes.
you guys are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Loose Fang could be a bard just for a stand-up comedy.
Oh yes.
I mean, not all bards have to be musical bards.
Musicians, you're right.
Yeah, I've heard of. There was one guy who played his bard, and his performance was oratory.
So technically, I suppose you could play a bard and be a jester.
Yes.
You could.
Ooh,
All right, can everybody see that?
or play a mime.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm afraid
Yeah.
I'd make a fool of myself.
Oh, that place looks familiar.
Yep.
That looks like
So,
the sewers.
So before we go further, Tarek, do you want to inform everybody who Vinvia is?
Venvia, she is the shard of greed.
Yes, the one we never met but had that big giant claw thing strike Miriam's tower.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm.
So, through the mirror, you can see a shrouded area. There is no light, but you can see the purple glow that was surrounding Palfia previously is still present, and that is enough to slightly illuminate the area enough to see. You can see, standing in a sewer tunnel in front of a large broken opening in the earth, 3 figures. Clearly, you can see in the middle Palfia, who is standing proudly, taller than the other 2. Palfia is discussing. You can't hear because there's no sound, but you can see that he is discussing with another shrouded figure before him that is standing between him and the opening to the underground. Standing behind him is the figure that you saw previously, who was standing on the parapets in Port Sheridan. She appears to be hunched over a bit, and she is almost drawn into herself, and she is looking up at Palfia, and you can see a look of utter hatred and fear on her face. Palfia is gesturing toward the figure before him, and then turns and gestures to the figure behind him, as if in some sort of discussion or negotiation. The figure before him shakes her head and crosses her arms. And then Palfia stands at his full height, and you can see him. He is shaking with rage. And at that point, he turns to the cowering figure behind him, and he swipes his hand across her. And as he does so, you can see she contorts, and her arms stretch out as if in agony. And then in a horrifying moment, you see her entire essence absorbed into Palfia, and she disappears.
Oh, crud. That's 2 combined already,
Oh.
That's not
Uh-oh.
great.
and a third in the room with it.
Palfia now turns back to the figure before him and holds out a hand to her. She drops both arms and stares at him in shock. She shakes her head one more time, but then you can see that her shoulders slump and she relents. The 2 of them walk off down the sewers and the vision fades.
Dun,
Mm.
dun.
Okay, so 2 shards are combined. Another shard is with that combined shard, and we gotta hurry.
Oh boy. Hmm.
uh,
Hmm.
if there's any way of getting Fuluko back, it's gonna be tough.
Mm-hmm.
And if
All right.
not, he's gonna be tough to take down anyways.
Just a moment, guys. I'm private messaging.
Seems that Feluco is now outnumbered in his own body.
I imagine that must be rather chaotic.
Could you please get him off?
So, it's not that they're all in his body, it's that he consumed them. So,
Well, that's still a combination of the 2 powers we never wanted to touch.
oh, this cookie's good.
Can I have some? Sounds tasty.
Yeah.
You know, I did have cookies shipped to me in a package on my mission before, and they were still pretty good when they got there, so...
What kind of cookies were there?
Chocolate chip.
So, when I was on my mission, a brief story, I had proposed the idea to my mom about using cupcake battered tins, you know, those things that like are already pans that are already
Yeah.
cupcake shaped, and using those to make cookies, so they'd be cupcake cookies.
Ooh.
That'd be a really thick cookie.
I know, right? But like the inside would be just so awesome. And so my mom made some after I pestered her about it long enough, and she vacuum sealed them and shipped them to me, right?
Wow. Nice.
So when she vacuum sealed them, it like squished the cupcake cookies.
Well, that's probably related.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and not only that, but she thought I was in dire need of soap for some reason, so she put some like 2 things of Irish soap in the box package.
No, I see where this is going.
And
It's
so,
horrible.
Oh
so
no.
the cupcake, the deflated cupcake cookies, were soap flavored.
No.
Oh
No. This hurts to hear about. The
Oh my
cookies.
God.
They were tasty but extremely minty.
Oh gosh. Ew.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Oh.
So, so the rest of the evening passes without incident, and it is mid-morning by the time you are able to break camp and regain your energy to continue the journey to Marion's tower. When you arrive at the tower, you see a familiar sight.
A bunch of thieving little 2 legs.
Actually, I hope not. I hope that it's just undergone some repairs.
So just a moment. Let me
Bunch
get
of
to
little
there.
gremlins.
Chuck, tuck,
Tuck tuck.
chuck, tuck.
You know what? I'm going to just like wear my hood, and hopefully I'll be a little less noticeable.
All right. So let me clean this up.
Tuck tuck.
I'm not sure if I'd rather be a Chuck Tuck or a Krika.
Well, isn't a Krika a dragonborn?
To a
Yeah.
kobold, yeah.
To a kobold, yes.
Actually, it'd be really fun to have a kobold artificer. That would be a really fun character.
All right. So let me get your characters there. Just a moment.
In a 5e campaign I ran, I played a kobold that was a paladin that was 3 feet tall and wielded a great sword as his weapon of choice that was 6 feet tall.
Okay, that image just makes me laugh just thinking about it. That's fantastic.
It was amazing.
How long did it take to draw the greatsword?
Well, he kind of just dragged it everywhere. It's great because in 5e, paladins can like prepare multiple smites and then just like hit once and do like 100 damage. Yeah. It's amazing. I was in that campaign. I was able to take a giant spider and like electrocute it, paralyze it, catch it on fire, make it completely scared of me, and like on the verge of death all in one move. It was great.
All right,
is very different from 3.5.
Yep.
3.5 is
Yes.
a lot more similar to Pathfinder. 5e is very simplistic. A lot of the skill checks in 3.5 are just summarized into like perception or whatever.
I played 5e once, no, twice, but one of them was not seriously. It was a, but yeah, I played it once seriously, and I played an illusionist wizard, and I had fun. I accidentally named it, it was a dragonborn, and I accidentally named it after a greater demon.
All right, here we go.
All right. So,
Where's our characters?
okay. At the foot of Marion's Tower, you are confronted with a familiar sight. There is a pathway leading through an archway, which leads to the main staircase that leads up to the tower. You recall that there were a number of traps in this area.
Yeah.
In addition, there was a smoothing of the cliff that was performed here by Foluco. That smoothing is still there.
Was that to climb up or was that to slide
He-
down? I forget.
He made a ramp.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He made a ramp to climb up the side of the cliff. Now,
Um.
noticeably absent, or at least unnoticeable, you don't know, you do not see any of the gremlins that were inhabiting the place before.
I keep a tight hold on my walking stick.
I'm going to recommend that people follow me up this way and there's less traps to disable.
Okay. Now,
By the way, I don't think you noticed, but Raylan's also missing his life. By
that is
far.
correct. Raylan is missing his life. So just a moment, let me fix that.
Well, we're not in combat, so I didn't really notice.
Hold on, guys. Don't be moving around yet.
Quick, give him a green mushroom.
I need one, real quick. Yep.
All right. There we go. Raylan has a hit point bar. Now, Sheik, when you get to the top of the ramp, you see two of the big snap traps, the spiked traps that are spring loaded and are designed to snap on someone's legs. These were the traps that you had discovered previously, and they are still armed. They were never tripped.
Okay. I'm going to roll to disable device.
Okay? So go ahead and give me a disabled device check. And remember, this was, I think you were level 4 or level 5 when you came here previously.
Yeah.
Okay, Sheik, that is clearly more than enough to disable this device. All right, the rest of the party. what are you guys going to do? You can see that Marcus and Sheik and Sir Squeaks have climbed up a very smooth-looking ramp made that looks like it is drawn from the solid rock on the side of the cliff.
Well, Sir Squeaks ain't climbing.
No, he's
True.
flying. You're right. Now, Sir Squeaks is also
Here's Lady
remembering. Sir Squeaks is also remembering a specific spot in this area.
Yeah.
That was a rather traumatic experience for him previously.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
traumatic experience for all of us.
So, for those of you who weren't here previously, that is where Foluco fell more than 100 feet flat on his back and basically went to 0 hit points and was dying.
Oh well, that's fun.
Yep.
So he failed a will saving throw, a fortitude saving throw, and a reflex saving throw, fell off of the cliff, fell off, and took enough damage to bring his hit points to an even 0.
Well, he's not here to do that this time, so
Yep.
we should be
yeah.
fine.
Now you know why we always need a cleric and a healer.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure next time he comes around here, he's probably just gonna destroy that cliff.
He's probably not going to be very happy at the memory.
Well, at least we know he hasn't been around here lately then.
All right, guys, we have a 5-minute warning.
Dang it.
All right. I think I would like to just say me and Marcus will look for traps and try to navigate people more safely through.
Well,
I will do my best to get the professors up.
Speaking of whom, I did not bring them with us. Just a moment.
Yep. Lady Almond is going to fly and spot anything.
Nutmeg is very cautious about walking into any more traps, so she will bring up the rear.
I tell Nutmeg to watch out for small little gremlin-y creatures.
Although
Like
those
to
were
help
connected to a
themselves
shard
or
last
stuff.
time, so we might not run into anything like that.
What did you say, Loosefang?
What I was saying is watch out for gremlin-like things. They tend to help themselves to your stuff.
Grabby hands.
So just keep an eye on your equipment. You don't want to lose anything.
Reachy grabby. Okay, there is Sir Ishak and Mistress Hill. Now, since the ramp is smooth enough and shallow enough of a slope, I'm not going to require any climb checks to get up the ramp. Now, once Master Yorman came in sight of the tower, his entire attitude changed. He seems much more eager now, and amazingly, his feet have seemed to lose any pain or soreness that they once had out on the plains, and he is eagerly climbing his way up the ramp so that he can get to speak to Lady Marion. It is a surprising but not unexpected change of attitude from the composer.
Okay.
So, Lady Amit, can you give me a spot check?
I already did.
It is day. Oh, you know what? I don't have the dice tab up. So, shit. There it is, Lady Amit, spot check. Okay.
I think we were good in this area last time we were here. We're just verifying.
Yes. In
Trust
fact,
but verify.
Lady Amit, you actually spot this,
Yeah.
which appears to be another pressure plate that was missed previously.
Okay.
Okay. You also, just a moment. You see something that is hiding against the side of the cliff over here. Hiding in the bushes.
Mm.
Where?
Did you guys? Oh no. I'm in the wrong layer. Just a moment. Right there.
Ah.
Hmm. I see.
So, Sir Squeaks, what are you going to do now?
He's gonna scare. Boo!
Hey,
Scared.
maybe we'll avoid a whole fight.
Okay, so Sir Squeaks, give me an intimidate roll.
Oh crap.
And this will be our last roll of the evening as we're approaching Marion's tower. Well,
Yeah,
Not even on that one.
that checks out.
okay. Sir Squeak, this is what happens. You try your best to sneak up behind the gremlin, and you let out a screeching noise, or at least you try to, but instead you belch. And it comes out as a half screech and a half belch, and the gremlin turns and looks at you very curiously, and then laughs in your face and reaches over and pats you on the head. And on that note, we will end the session for the evening. Thank you very much for playing, my friends. I must say, I really
gosh.
I'm actually pretty surprised and impressed by the number of natural 20s and natural ones that we rolled this evening.